Okay, number 3, when you reach out to those that are below 100 PV and they don't want to do anything, what do you do with them the next month? Do you ask again? I want them over 100 PV. Oh, now they're knocking aggressively. What is Brooke doing? This is so awkward. They want the discount of wholesale, but they aren't budging on going over. How often do you ask, recommend, incentivize? So I'm going to give you my answer to this, and then when Brooke gets back, she might have something to add. But I reach out to people in a push. If I'm like really wanting to grow every single month, I will reach out at least 3 months in a row to get people to try a new product that will push them over 100 PV. And the point of this is not to get them over 100 PV. The point is for them to love more than just 1 or 2 products. So the question, who was at the door?
I don't know. She was looking for my mother-in-law. She was knocking.
Well, she was aggressive.
Seriously.
I was like, there was a lot of doorbell ringing, and then there was like really,
I know,
really fierce knocking.
Now, that's what I call pushy.
I was a little pushy. I will say, I was like, it's jarring.
So you're talking about less than 100
Yeah.
PV.
And so they said, like, what do you do? Like, do you ask every single month? How do you get them over? They just want the discount. They don't want to go over. And what I said is, if I am like pushing for a goal and I'm really trying to grow my team, I will reach out for 3 months in a row, trying to help them get over 100 PV with the point of that exercise being to help them fall in love with a different product.
Yes.
And so the reason why I give it 90 days is because, number one, if they start a product, like let's say you reach out to them this month, they only order Slim, and you're like, oh my gosh, you've got to try Ease. It's my favorite product. It eats away the protein in your blood that causes inflammation. You don't even realize that your body hurts until you take Ease every single day. Like, I would love to see you add it on. If I paid for your shipping, would you be interested in trying it this month?
Yeah.
Right? And then when you do that, then you can say, you can say it right then and there. You can say, would you like me to put it in your order for next month so that you can start getting Perks Points? Perks Points are this amazing program that Plexus has as part of your wholesale membership. Mm-hmm. And if we put the Ease in your subscription and it processes, within 3 months, you're going to earn a free product of your choice. It doesn't always have to be the Ease, but where you're starting with Ease right now, you might as well, take advantage and have it come in the subscription. This is under the understanding that you are reaching out to them before their subscription process.
Which you are, because in the post I did yesterday, that's what I recommended, is that you work your month and you're
proactive
do it in
about
such an organized way that you're not waiting until after the 28th when it's too late to set up a subscription. That's what I always see people do, is like scrambling. And then they don't have that. Like, you don't have that extra trick in your bag to talk about. Right now, early in the month, you have that extra benefit to put out there for people. But I was just thinking while you were talking about how, once I get on an email for a company, they don't stop emailing me after 3 checks.
No, they incessantly email me.
Emailing me. And even when I think about my sponsor, did she stop reaching out to me after 3 months? No, it took a year. And so why would you give up on these people? Because maybe at some point there is a new product. Maybe at some point, I've had people I've followed up with for like a year or two. And they're like, you know what? I really do need to get on a full system. And you can take the mindset of, it's not worth my time. Or you can take the mindset of, if I show up consistently and this is just a part of my business habit and I don't attach any meaning to if they get back to me or not, but this is just a part of being a good steward of my business and working my business and giving great customer care and service, like that's just a part of it, then eventually it's going to pay off. And then on those months when you really need it to come through, miracles start to happen because you've been the person that's doing this consistently. And Plexus will always continue to come out with new products, with new combos, with new things that we can offer people. And maybe one day it's going to pique their attention. And so when I was looking at what I posted up yesterday, I was thinking a lot of people are really, really excited. and they're going to do this month, but it's not going to give them the result that they thought it could, because they're thinking, okay, I'm going to do this, and like, because Brooke and Emily have done this and they're successful, I'm going to get like 100% success with this. And I'm here to say, like, listen, if you message 100 people that have less than 100 PV, you are doing so good to get 5 to 10 of them to order. And those 5 to 10 matter. And some of you guys are like, well, it's just not worth it if I don't get 50% of them to order.
50 points.
Yes.
When I hit diamond, I was only 60 points over at the end of the month.
Yeah.
So 10, 11, 12 orders.
Enough months of saying it doesn't matter.
Make it worth it.
Enough months of saying it doesn't matter sets you back a rank or two.
Absolutely.
That's what I'll say.
And the other thing I was going to add as I was listening to her say that is, I have, in all the years, and I frequently reach out to people who are under 100 PV. In all the years of doing this, 5 years, I have only had one person get mad at me, call me pushy, and say mean things to me.
Like 3 or 4.
Okay, but no. There's one that was really like, was a friend from high school, and she was like, I'm just so sick of all the MLM people reaching out to me only about product. It's like, you don't even care about me. And I was like, I said a bad word in my head. And I was like, listen, the door swings both ways. I'm really glad that I have a reason to talk to you every single month. This is my job, to care about you and make sure that you have what you need. Knowing that you don't want me to reach out anymore, I can absolutely respect that wish. Feel free to ask how I'm doing next month to check in with me. And literally, and this woman is as a therapist, and she didn't respond for several weeks, and then I got a message back saying, you are absolutely right, I am so sorry. And I was like, thank you.
That was pretty bold.
Well, I just was like, how dare you?
Yeah.
Like, I was not being mean or pushy. I literally was like, girlfriend, there is a sale, there's a coupon. Like,
well, and
she loves Plexus.
Yeah.
Like, that's the part that was really making me mad, is I'm like, just say no thank you.
Yeah. When somebody does that too, or they respond negatively, I just think there must be something in their life that's really not great or not awesome right now, because somebody in a normal, like, healthy emotional state wouldn't be rude because you're trying to offer them a suggestion of something that they might want to try, or offering them a discount. And so when someone comes back with that, it's like, if you make it mean something about you, that's your problem. Usually it's something going on with them, honestly.
So just program your brain when you get a message like that to just be like, she must be having a bad day.
Yeah, and I kind of take the approach of like killing them with kindness.
Yeah.
And typically that simmers people down and they realize what a jerk they were.
Yeah. Okay, next question.